안녕하세요, 소녀시대입니다.
안녕하세요, 꼬꼬마 리더 태연입니다. 안녕하세요, 얼음공주 제시카입니다.
안녕하세요, 소녀시대 활력 써선입니다.
안녕하세요, 바다바다 빛나는 빠니빠니 김빠니입니다. 안녕하세요, 댄싱 퀸 효연입니다. 진주 깜률 유리입니다.
안녕하세요, 명랑 공주의 수영입니다.
안녕하세요, 매력 소녀 유나입니다. 안녕하세요, 소녀시대 막내 서연입니다.
The views and opinions of this program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Kingdom podcast. The show might include strong images and language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
After 3 long years,
Welcome back, Commander.
here we are again.
Say what?
Again with the angst, the controversy, and wit that can withstand anything or anyone it's up against. Here to give you the scoop about K-pop and other crap you can think of, the prima donna of K-pop radio is back. Better, stronger, and well, he's still the rowdy asshole everyone expects him to be. Thy kingdom come! Welcome the evil stepchild of SLR the podcast, the Kingdom Podcast. And here he is, the man of the hour, the best among the rest, and your resident K-pop critic, the voice, DJ Yuuki.
Hey, welcome back to the podcast. It's a Monday night here in the Philippines, the 3rd of August. My name is Yuuki, and this is the Kingdom Podcast. I'm doing this recording because I didn't do the radio show on Sunday. Fuck. I'm doing this recording. It's a very special recording. If you listen to me, even back then, like pre SLR the podcast, SoShi LIVE pa, like the cringiest name you can think of for a fucking radio show. I was doing it with GGPH, and back then, nung mga nakilala ko yung mga friends from GGPH and yung mga admins, and then they're like, you know, we really did have GGPH radio back then. I was like, oh, really? Yeah, well, like, what are the shows that you guys do? And they only kept on saying or telling me one show, which is GGPH Taxi Zone. I know, right? I named my radio show SoShi Live. And I felt like that's the cringiest name, but then there's Taxi Zone. And the reason why is that the DJ there usually plays, I think, like, do you play K-pop there?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah,
but normally it's
minimal.
Minimal, right? And usually yung mga journey, yung mga Laying Bisa. Yeah, the journey. Yeah, that's what she plays on her radio show. It's called Taxi Zone. And happily, bakit ganun ako magsalita? Happily, she ended up being my friend, and you know, we did the radio show together, which I still think up to this day is the best days of my radio life. The amount of people that loved and hated us back then was so awesome. And we're gonna talk about SNSD on this podcast episode, so please welcome freaking A, live from the depths of hell. This is Kix, you guys.
Hi.
So you guys should know her. Like if you listen to the radio show back then, yeah, her name is Kix. Her Twitter handle back then was Kix the Fangirl, which is a girl with an E, which is totally horrible. And now her Twitter handle is more difficult to actually say. It's what? Quija. How do you pronounce that? That's fucked up.
Exactly how you did.
Right, Quiza. So you can follow her on Twitter. It's KWIZIAAA. I said that in a very Australian type. Zed. Yeah, KWIZIAAA. That's her Twitter handle. You can follow her. She's fun. She's a Big Bang fan. Yeah. And she may be back like to talk about Big Bang. That was actually the original plan. And I'm sorry if I'm like, very talkative because let's get to Kicks later. I'll just give you a backstory. Like I asked her multiple times, even pre-marriage. I asked her, "Can we do the radio show again? I mean, come on, like are you that busy?" And then she's like, "No, I'm not that busy, but work and stuff and getting hitched."
Sorry.
And then she
Sorry,
got
yes, I'm
hitched.
busy.
No, you're not. You're not busy. How dare you? I can see you like you're working on your work hours. You hang around on Twitter. It's like I tweet random things and then magre-reply siya like in the middle of work hours. Like, uy, tangina, di nagtatrabaho. So like I kept on asking her because like I said, my best days in radio was when I was co-hosting with her, and we did that on a weekly basis. There was Kicks, and then of course there was Drenna and Sheki at the time, and then Jing was my first co-host. But no one got that much traction when Kicks joined in, and I felt like that was a way for you to express your emotions towards the culture and the community, because like when she did the taxi zone, she just played Journey and she wasn't really speaking, but that was the big deal. Like I think probably Taxi Zone was even bigger when SoShi Live started, like if you compare it, because the amount of people that listened to her back then. So I'm just glad that she joined in on, SoShi Live, which is the original podcast name. And I was asking her, like, come on, let's just do radio. You're not that busy. So, I'm getting hitched, I have work and blah, blah, blah. And now she's busier because, she has her hands full. She has a family now. Family girl na siya. So, it's more difficult. This was planned it's like a month in the making. I asked her like a month ago, and then our schedules really did not just match. And of course, she's tired. She has work. She has her family to take care of. So she sleeps at around 7. So ito, late na sa kanya to, guys. She's
Puyat
that
na
old.
ako.
Yeah, puyat na siya. She's pushing 40, so we have to understand midlife crisis. Anywho, so Kix, how have you been doing? See,
Oh.
that's her very adorable daughter that looks exactly like her. Do you need to tend her for a bit?
No, it's okay.
Cool. what a mom. anyway, so how have you been doing? Like, it's been how many years since you stopped doing this crap?
I don't know really. I'm doing okay, I guess. I just really have my hands full.
Very.
And
Yeah.
yes. And well, I think that this whole pandemic is getting to me, so I just finally agreed to do this.
Are you like paranoid like I am? Like ayoko lumabas, mga ganun.
Not really, but well, with the little one at home, so I really don't want to risk it.
Sure.
Yeah, but I'm fine. I'm not really panicking about it. But
really?
it's scary. Yeah, it's scary. I don't come home to my mom's house
Yeah.
in the province because yeah, because that's more like I'll put her more at
More
risk.
at risk,
So,
yeah. Is
so I'm
yeah.
staying here.
So you're saying, well, you're still work from home. I mean, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't ask you to. Are you still on? I might not include this on the podcast. Pero naka-maternal leave ka pa ba?
Hindi na. Tapos na.
Ah, okay, you're good. All right. So, yeah, that's her cute daughter in the background. I don't know if she's crying or laughing or just being.
She's just playing.
Oh, she's playing. So she's getting frustrated about what she's playing with.
Yeah, the container of
Oh.
the cotton buds.
Okay, so she has two favorite toys, like the container of the cotton buds, empty, I assume.
Yep.
Yep, and the remote control
Super.
for the air can. Yeah. Kids. I love kids. Anyway, so, like I said, the topic right now, the topic for today's podcast is basically SNSD on their 13th year anniversary. 13 years. For a girl group to last that long, Kicks. I mean, what does that tell you? I mean, for one, at one point, right? They're the nation's girl group. It wasn't really like a big of a competition in the second generation when it came to. Of course, there's 21 and Wonder Girls, and they peaked at one time. But as far as hi girl, as far as like just the pure dominance of a group, it has to be Girls' Generation, right? I mean, that's a no-brainer, at least for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about this.
No. I mean, for them to get to where they were, where they are now, so they really had some tough. They went through some tough stuff.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they really did. And what they went through is horrible. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a very bad thing. But it's like, I wasn't that updated in K-pop before I started the podcast again. And then I started updating myself in K-pop. And the things we dealt with back then, Kicks, putang ina, that's like kindergarten things now.
Oo, no.
Oh my God, it's so toxic. It's nuts.
Yeah.
And it's not like, hindi na siya fan to idol. Like, fan to fan na siya. What we did for a living is now a normal thing. You know how we were very, very freaking infamous about attacking other fans or fan clubs back then?
Yeah.
And like, oh my God, what are they doing? Ganito, ganyan. And now it's like a daily thing. It's like, please, guys, we did that like circa 2015. Anywho's, so just their 13th year anniversary. I don't even think there's been like a K-pop group like a K-pop girl group rather that lasted this long without actually stating news that they're disbanding. The next one would probably be A-Pink. That's the closest one, I think, because they're on their 10th year. And still going strong. Still producing songs and stuff. So I asked Kix here because we were part of Girls' Generation Philippines. Like, she was a monumental like pillar of GGPH back then. And who better to do the the podcast episode for the 13th anniversary with my freaking best co-host of all time. So we'll get to the topics right after a commercial break. So we'll get to our messages and stuff and shit. So just stay tuned. We'll be right back with our first topic for hashtag 13 Summers with SNSD, and we'll talk about that hashtag. So don't go away, you guys.
Hey podcasters, this is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
What's up, simps? How many of you guys use Spotify as your main music or podcast player? On Spotify, you can listen to all your favorite songs or shows, this show included, and choose over a variety of artists and podcasters for your listening pleasure. So don't forget to download Spotify on your smartphones, and in the process, follow me on social media so that you'll know when the Kingdom Podcast will be on air. That's Yuukmeister on Twitter and Instagram. See you there. Hey podcasters. Podcasting in the Philippines is at an all-time high. You should check out a lot of podcasts around the market. That being said, for us to continue to put out content, I hope you can support us for as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account. Go to anchor.fm/kingdompodcast/support. We want to get as much episodes out there as possible, and a small amount would totally be helpful to keep the show going. It'd mean a lot to us to get your support, and hopefully, the Kingdom Podcast will be on your list as one of the best podcasts to listen to. Now let's get back to the podcast.
Hey, this is Jacques, aka Arcady Blog, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Welcome back to the podcast. You're still with me, Yuuki and Kix for the Kingdom Podcast. Again, you can donate as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account to support the show. So you can go to anchor.fm/Kingdom Podcast/support. So if you guys have spare change, it'll really keep the show on, going on. So next time I can pay Kix to get to be a guest, So guys, donate. One way or another, she might ask for like payment for this because of the amount of times that I kept on asking her. So, guys, donate. Low is 99 cents. 99 cents like dollar cents, okay? So, not 99 peso cents. Anywho's, okay. So, before the commercial break, I informed you guys what the hashtag will be. And the hashtag for this year's anniversary is 13 Summers with SNSD. Whoever thought about that did not think about it too much. I don't understand why it has to be 13 summers. I mean, what's your take on that?
I think I kind of do. Because July, August is summer. For in summer season in
South Korea.
In Korea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 13 summers, really?
Why?
Happy 13th anniversary, SNSD. Right?
That could have been.
That's a better
That's
take.
a better choice.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I understand you're trying to be, in lack of proper term, creative about, doing the hashtag, but just keep it simple, I mean, let's not put any kind of cheesy, thing in a hashtag for an anniversary, which is, probably, like I said, is one of the best, if not the best, girl groups of all time in South Korea. I just hate the hashtag. And hate is a strong word, and I'm telling you guys, I hate the hashtag. I would not probably use this hashtag if I weren't promoting this show. Because this is gonna come out on the 5th, happy anniversary, yay. So yeah, I don't like the hashtag, but anyway, that's a hashtag. Friggin' A, whatever. Kix.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, because you were once a big SNSD fan, gorgeous passer, blah, blah, blah. And now, I talk to you, and there's just a different tone on how you approach SNSD. And, why? I want to ask you before we get to everything. I want our listeners to get to know you. Of course, she's one of the biggest VIPs I know, if not the biggest. And she's a SO1, or used to be. And she doesn't. You don't really stan a lot of groups, don't you? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't stan a lot of groups. So with SNSD being the topic, and I want to ask Kix about this because when I talk to her, she sounds really grim on a normal basis, but when it comes to SNSD, I mean, beat their Ocampo pa eh, and things like that, because her bias left, and and that sucks as a fan. I want to ask Kix, why did your interest dwindle down towards SNSD?
Exactly that reason.
I mean, really? No. I mean, didn't you love them collectively at one point?
Yeah, at one point. No, but I wasn't really an SNSD fan from the beginning. I was part of because I was very selective about which groups I'm gonna stand.
Right.
So I was a Wonder Girls fan first, and then most of my friends from Wonderful Philippines, then during that time they were part of this forum for SNSD that they call Stand. So,
Stand?
Yeah, the one for the haters of SNSD.
Oh my God, you're a horrible person.
No. I didn't really hate them. Hold on, I didn't really hate them. It's just that when I compared the how you say, the concepts of Wonder Girls Philippines. Sorry, Wonder Girls and SNSD back then.
Sure.
I kind of feel like the wonderful fandom was a more fit for me. So
Oh, really? Even to
yeah,
now? Even to now? Or that changed over time?
I still feel like that actually, but the only difference is because since I started lurking on those anti-SNSD groups, I
Sure.
started to kind of get to know them, and then I, yeah, and then I, and
Nice.
then so when you focus on someone or a certain group, so you get to know them, and then
Yeah.
you suddenly realize some things, and then I just told myself, oh, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
So
Ay,
they're
gusto ko
not
pala
so
sila.
bad. So okay pala naman sila, gano'n. And I really back then I didn't really even bother to listen to their songs. Wala talaga. I
At
just
all, really.
yes. Mm-mm. I think the only song that I listened to na song nila back then was "Kissing You," which I
Oh,
really hated
oh my God, you're old.
for some.
That was your
No,
first SNSD song that you've heard?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
because
she's old.
yeah,
Guys,
because
you
no, no,
know,
no,
2008. Yeah.
it's fine. No, but I really didn't like it kasi ayoko talaga ng super cutesy and whatever. That's why I said that.
Says the girl who stands someone who sang Nobody.
Yeah. No,
Nobody. That is a
it's not
cute
a cute
song.
song.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Nobody
Yeah,
but
but
you.
sure, but they don't carry lollipops
Okay,
or
fair.
whatever.
Okay, yeah, that's a good answer. Thanks.
Yeah,
I,
they
I
don't carry
yeah,
lollipops.
I hated
So
kissing you as well, and just so you know.
yeah.
Anyway, so
Well,
you were not really part of the group, but you were lurking in that group, and then you started to like them, and then like it's all downhill from there. Right?
kind of.
Yeah. When was the
But
time? When was the time that you really like? What era of SNSD were you like really hooked into them? Genie.
uh, I started listening to them during their Genie promotions, but
2010.
um,
Okay.
yeah, but I was really into them na yung wala ng plastikan when
Yun na yun.
when
Like
O was released.
full-fledged
Yeah.
na. Oh. Sone
When
ka na
O
nun,
was released.
Sone.
Sonne na ako nun. Yeah, but yeah, but some of my friends also who were haters of SNSB,
Yeah.
they also became converted. I think they also converted to being fans of Fury naman. So
Okay.
yeah,
Y-
they like Fury.
Yeah,
So
Genie
medyo
Yuri
okay
was
na.
God
Mm-mm.
Yuri. Genie Yuri.
Yes.
Fucking A.
Yun. So ayun.
Wait, some of your friends, does their name rhyme with Grin?
No.
Oh, Grin
Hoy,
did
si Green,
did Grin
Green was
start
ano.
like aso one talaga?
Oo. He was I met him na member na siya ng GGPH. So
Okay.
mm-mm.
But just a member, right? When you met Grin, like, sorry for backstory for everyone, he's a friend. When you met Grin, he was just a member. Hindi pa kayo admin nun, right?
Yeah. I think so. Oo. Parang siguro umabot na lang kami sa part na naging moderator. And that yun yung part na nakakatawa because that time na they made me like part of the ones who were making the decisions in GGPH. Hindi ko naman sila gusto. Seriously, I mean, okay lang. They're fine. Hindi ko naman sila hate, ganyan. But I didn't really spend time getting to know each member.
People,
I can't even
yeah.
tell their names or their faces from each other. So,
We knew a few, right?
okay.
We knew a few when at our time. Well, you probably know
Oo.
more since I joined in late and I only
Yeah.
joined it for a year. So,
Yun nga. Saka nasa ano ko noon, nasa province ako noon. So it was really hard for me to travel ng papuntang Manila just for
Gatherings.
for
Right.
anything else. Tapos ayoko rin gumastos because I was a student and blah blah blah. So, I really hated saving. So because that would mean that I'd have to starve
study.
myself.
Yeah, right. I mean,
So,
you're still in the province now, but I reckon that it's easier for you to travel nowadays if ever that you needed to Manila since working na tayo and blah blah blah. Anywho's,
yeah.
so going back to the question, sorry, that was a history of kicks in GGPH. Like, why did your interest dwindle down? What was
I don't know.
besides Jessica leaving, which is the obvious?
Yeah. Hindi ko rin alam actually. Ang nangyari, basta it started when she left. It started when she left, and then I suddenly found myself not liking their songs. The more recent releases.
The OT8s, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Maybe kasi maybe kasi I held on to the OT9 thing because theirs was really solid.
oh, right. Yeah, that's correct.
Even if you compare them to other girl groups,
Yeah.
theirs was really solid. So parang nung when that was broken and then hindi talaga hindi malinaw why Jessica left or why she was
Sure.
kicked out. Even now if you Google it, why did Jessica leave? They're not sure. Nobody's sure.
True.
So yun yung parang naka-affect din. Kaya parang nag-stop na rin ako mag-follow. Pero I don't know. Yeah, parang yun lang naman yung reason ko. So kasalanan talaga ni Jessica lahat yan.
At one point, she was like, kasalanan ni Taeyeon.
Pero oo.
Oh, pero oo.
Hindi, there was a time na I really hated
Hated.
everyone.
Yeah,
Kasi
I know.
ano yan eh. It also happened to me nung nawala si J Park
Just at
sa
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Na parang ang feeling ko kasi noon was why didn't these guys like protect
Stand
their
up for
leader?
him. Yeah.
Parang
Right.
why didn't they like parang ba't nila nila pinush na magstay, parang ganon.
True.
So I was ang sama talaga ng loob ko noon, and then it happened again kay Jessica naman. So parang ano ba yan? Ba't parang yung mga paborito ko yung tinitira nyo?
Tara, let's stand like our most hated person para sila yung umalis. Oh my God. Anyway, okay. I was there. That was around 4 a.m., right? I messaged you, right?
Yeah.
I was the one who broke the news to her. I was a student. I think she just started working at the time. Syempre, 20 years yung age gap namin. So, she's already working. So, at the time, she was awake because she had to leave early for work. And then I was just a student. And it's like, Kix, have you seen this? I was like, I DM'd her on Twitter, I think. And then...
You sent me a text.
Oh, I sent you a text?
Kasi-
Oh my God.
Oo.
Text message pa
Naalala ko
nun?
siya.
Holy
Sobrang
fuck.
naalala ko siya kasi nag-message ka talaga sa akin.
Yeah, I mean,
Tapos
if anyone, I had to tell you first.
Tapos
You know.
parang sabi mo, ano yun, parang did you notice? Ganyan. Tapos sabi ko, ganun pa. So, tapos nag-search na ako agad and then yun nga.
Did you
Ay,
cry?
totoo. Ay, hindi naman.
You didn't cry? You're heartless.
Hindi naman.
I shed a tear or two.
No. Nung sinabi mo, parang wala, hindi ako affected. I mean,
Okay.
okay, she left. Pero when I started listening sa mga songs nila na
Mga
yung...
complete. So,
Oo, sa mga complete,
Sa mga
indestructible,
divine.
mga gano'n, divine, ganyan. Gago ba kayo?
ilan to? We are always one?
Kaya nga.
Barilin kaya kita.
Oo. Diba? Parang, ano sinasabi mo dyan? Bad trip. Tsaka yung mga fan cams nung the concerts after Jessica.
Yeah, right.
Sobrang sakit nung panoorin. So parang,
Oh,
ayoko
man.
na. Iniwasan ko talaga. Siguro kaya rin nawala yung interest ko is because nung nawala nga si Jessica, iniwasan ko na maging emotional over them. So hindi ko talaga sila pinapanood.
Sure.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think the day of Jessica leaving, I think they were in China that time, and they had like a short concert, not a concert, but like a fan meet, and then they sang complete there, which is like, andun na talaga siya sa lineup. I felt like nandun na siya sa lineup. If I'm not mistaken, it was really already a lineup for the fan meet, and then the Jessica line because they didn't have the time to edit, So
Mm-mm.
no one sang the Jessica line, which is the first line for complete. And the crowd was like, you can hear people bawling while singing. Oh man, that was horrible. But you know what's the most horrible at the time when Jessica left was when they did the concert and they did the Into the New World ballad version. That was the only time that I shed a tear. It's like I watched the Jessica the Jessica leaving news. I saw it on social media. I saw the fan meet in China, not singing the Jessica line and whatnot. I was sad, but it didn't really hit me to the point that I had to shed a tear. But when they did that concert with oh fuck. Oh man, that Into the New World hit hard. So hard. Still to this day, like I said on the podcast, if you listen to on a regular basis, still to this day I think Into the New World is the best K-pop debut song of all time.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I
see
agree.
Kix agrees. Even if she's a VIP. She's a bigger VIP than the So1. But the Big Bang debut song wasn't really good, right?
Yeah. No,
At least we're honest about it. I mean,
yes, very so-so yun. So compared to nung nag-lies na sila.
yeah, right. The Lies was
Sobrang-
super good. Yeah. Okay, so there it answers the question. I didn't my interest in SNSD only dwindled down due to the fact that I don't see them often now. That's the only reason why. If they were still actively promoting, I would still be head over heels over them. But then, the OT8 songs weren't really, I agree with Cakes, they weren't really as impactful, even in the culture of K-pop, at least that's in my point of view, since, I'm correct and you guys are wrong. But, that's how I felt about SNSD. Do I love them? Do I still respect them? They're, absolutely. They're still, probably to this day, is my bias group. But, things change. People change, things change, time. There's a whole different, generation now who I stand. And, SNSD will really just go to the sidelines for now. Since they have really nothing to prove moving forward. I mean, they've conquered everything. And, paving the way for the idols today, that's already a given. So, yeah, it dwindled down because I don't see them often anymore. I'm happy of their individual activities, but it's just not the same after Jessica leaving. It's just not the same. Talaga, you can feel that gap,
Yeah. Para siyang sa food parang pag may kulang na ingredient, hindi
True.
mo ma-enjoy yung food. So, yan, ganun ko siya ma-explain.
It's like kare-kare without peanut butter. Ganun.
Oo.
That's horrible. Anyway, so here's a topic for a short topic, Cakes. So it's the 13th anniversary. Normally, probably because it's really because of the pandemic, fan clubs not only in the Philippines but around the world would probably be very busy doing this and doing that, gathering here, gathering there, blah blah blah. I want to talk about the current situation on Girls' Generation fan clubs, only in the Philippines because that's where we're basically familiar of. Because we were admins of GGPH, what do you think the difference is between how we did it back then to how they're doing it now? Let me go first since I'm catching you off guard. I felt like it's more peaceful now. I feel like they're more peaceful now. There's that Uniso thing happening when there's a big event, SNSD member going here, SoShi Philippines, Girls' Generation Philippines, has that get together thing where they do fan events and stuff, and that's
Oo.
that's totally respectable. But do you think that nowadays they lack passion, unlike how we did it,
Medyo.
right?
Oo. Kasi before, parang syempre lahat tayo, we were students, we didn't
Oh
really
yeah,
have that
yeah,
that much money on our wallets to alam mo yun, para pagkagastusan siya. So
yeah,
we had to really think about ways para magkaroon
exactly.
tayo ng funds. We had to ask for donors and everything. So
Yeah,
ang difference ngayon, I think, is mas mapera na yung mga tao. So parang hindi
yeah.
na sila,
Uh-uh.
wala nang masyadong effort on that part na, ito, 10,000, bumili ka ng ganyan. Yung mga
Mm-mm.
ganun na yung mga
Mm-mm.
drama nila na.
Like,
But
ito
ewan
10,000
ko.
nung dati, like guys, like ito 10,000, mawala ka na, wag lang yan 10,000 na yan. Alam mo yun?
Oo, di ba? Pero, ewan ko, siguro hindi din naman kawalan ng passion yung may pera ka ngayon. But I think ang mas difference niya ngayon is people have been parang doing this for so long. Yung asikaso ka ng gathering, nakakasawa kasi siya.
Sure.
Parang, yung hindi, parang hindi na kasi nabago. Parang ano ba yan, nag-anniversary, gathering agad, hindi ba pwedeng ganito naman, or ganyan naman.
Yeah. There's only that go-to
Oo.
event, right? Yun na yun.
Yun lang palagi, parang pag birthday ng member, gathering tayo,
Mm-mm.
anniversary gathering tayo. So parang, okay, gathering ulit. Ganon.
Kakakita lang natin, di ba? I mean,
Oo.
Pero,
Pero masaya yung gatherings I met
Yeah, yeah,
most of my friends during gatherings. Pero yun nga, when you are the ones na behind everything, mauubusan ka rin kasi talaga ng idea.
true. And basically,
So,
that's the only idea that we have, Like, the games are repetitive. You listen to the same old songs and then you react to said song, yung stimulus mo, and then woo, it differs every time. And yeah, don't get us wrong, gatherings are fun. Kik says that she met her good friends in gatherings. I freaking met an ex-girlfriend in a gathering. So,
sino?
you know her. You know her.
Huh?
Hindi si Joshua. Another J.
Ay, lang pa ka doon. Okay.
She might hear this. You know that, right?
Bukinig siya. Hi.
Hi, I hate you.
Hi, I hate you still.
Another J. You don't know her? Imposible. Everyone in GGPH had a crush on her when we met her.
Jay, I don't know.
Starts with
Anyway.
J, ends with Ain.
Hindi ko alam.
See, Jane. Oh my god. You don't know her?
Jane.
It's like everyone. Taeyeon Bias went to like the gathering in, I think that was like a McDonald's gathering in freaking Shaw Boulevard one time. She went there with her mother. She's like 25 at the time.
I don't know her.
Oh my
Sorry.
god. I think you
Sorry,
do.
Jane.
You probably just forgot. Yeah, she's married now. She
Siguro.
has a kid. Anyway, so why I feel that they lack passion? Like, that's really a strong way on saying that, right? Baka maraming mabutt hurt when I say that. But it differs when you see them post on social media. Something as small as posting on social media.
Walang nag-hype, though.
Wala, 'di ba? Parang it's very textbook now.
Ano siya, kanya-kanya siya. So, fan ka pa rin ngayon, mag-hype ka mag-isa mo.
Oh, right. I mean,
Hindi na siya yung parang walang effort na from the older fan club members. Siguro kasi wala na ring time.
siguro kasi wala na sila doon.
Oo, or hindi na, like for example, si GGPH na Twitter.
Yeah.
Wala nang may alam ng ng password mo. Or I don't know kung alam
fuck.
nila. So,
Really?
di ba?
I used to know
Kasi
the password.
hindi ina-access. Hindi kasi ina-access. So, parang,
Right.
okay.
You know,
Medyo nagkatamaran na din.
when I was active in GGPH, I was the admin for Twitter. And like when we did the radio, like Kix and I, sobrang active ng Twitter ng fandom, like, ng fan club. It's nuts. Like, because there weren't groups at that time. Like, you can only talk to people through the fan page, right? So, like, yun yung puntahan natin is yung Twitter, because, like, we really post a lot of shit there. And I feel like that's what's lacking nowadays. Not the Twitter, like posting on Twitter or posting on Facebook and whatnot, but it's like it lacks that human feel. It's like you see if you look at like GGPH's Twitter right now, it's like video #yo_dessert, and then it's all hashtags. It's like wala na. It's like you don't.
Ganun na lang eh. Ipapatrend mo na lang siya. Tapos
Yeah.
wala lang.
And numbers are a big thing. Don't get us wrong. Like, we understand the value of, trending and numbers and whatnot. Guys, we understand. We did that way before you're doing it right now. But, it lacks the human feel. I understand. I appreciate the fact that they're more peaceful now, since Kix and I really did a lot of shit back then. But I understand, truth be told, Kix, we were horrible. I mean, totoo, diba? Like, I want to take the opportunity to say, sure. I want to take the opportunity to say sorry to SoShi PH for all the crap that you got from me. But
Why?
it doesn't change. Well, it doesn't change the fact that I said them, and I don't retract any of them. I just want to say sorry if ever you were hurt. But they're more peaceful now, and I totally appreciate that. They have that Uniso thing, and that's something really cool. When that happened, it's like, what are you guys doing? Bakit nyo ginagawa to? Like, the years that the people from X fandom and Y fandom did towards each other that are horrible. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. Uniting for SNSD, that was the dream back then, to be honest with you. Like, we were talking about that. Why can't just GGPH and SSFPH, get along and stuff? Then Kix's answers was like, I can vividly remember her answers, like, because we don't like them.
And they don't like us.
Yeah, and vice versa. So that's the story. When I joined GGPH, well, we don't like them. Okay, let's not like them. I hate you guys. So, that's how it is.
Actually, hindi, pero kasi, ang main issue naman before was parang kasi noon, even for other fan clubs, hindi
Alam ko
lang
sasabihin mo. Yeah.
Unahan talaga yan, guys.
True. It's like, who's the official fan club? Of
Mauna
course, the
ako
one who
maging
went
PA.
first, right? Cool.
Diba? Oo. Kaso, ang naging issue kasi doon, kasi Girls' Generation Philippines tayo, and then sila, SoShified Philippines, na meron ding SoShified na kinikilala na nila.
Yeah, and that's internationally. Yeah, right.
So, yun yung nagiging usapan na pwede bang ito yung gamitin nating pangalan or parang gano'n, mag-join na lang tayo sa kanila, ganyan. Pero kasi yung mga tao din, syempre, raging hormones and all, ganyan. Ma-pride tayo lahat, diba?
True.
Ayoko doon. Ganon.
Raging college hormones. Fuck them, I know.
Oo, diba?
So yeah, I mean, it's fun. I appreciate the fact that they're uniting, for a better fan meet, for a better fan event. But it's like, you guys, you should learn from your seniors. Like, bigyan nyo naman ng konting human feel, I mean, it's not bad for you to post something like, how are you doing? What's your favorite song?
Hindi yung share na ng
Oo, I mean, guys, please.
Pa-activity naman kayo, guys.
Oh, pa-activity kayo. give freaking albums. You guys have money now, Do you imagine back then, kapag nagpapa-event kami, like, ang pinapamigay namin is like a 1-foot standee? Fuck, man.
Oo.
Kasi yun lang yung budget namin. Tapos namumroblema pa kami, we had to, there was a point in GGPH where kinulang tayo ng funds for for a gathering, and then we had to pitch in parang bunuin yung 1,000 pesos, which is totally nothing now compared to how you guys are doing in the fandom or in the fan club.
Oo.
Back then, Tangina, isa-isa kami na tigwa 100, yung isa 50 lang, yung isa 20 lang. Pamasahe ko na to
Oo.
you know?
Saka the fans now, they have the support of their parents. Kasi,
Right.
I don't know nung mga hindi pa older times.
Older times, yeah.
sasabihin.
Yeah, you can say that
well,
because you're
back
kind of
then.
old.
Ikaw din ba?
Ulul.
Back then kasi parang, gusto mong umattend ng concert na yan, mag-ipon ka.
True.
Ngayon, there are parents who actually go with their kids para
Right.
manood ng mga EXO, di ba?
Yeah.
Parang, wow, bakit hindi kami ganun noon? Di ba?
Well,
Di ba?
sana all. Right?
Sana all.
Yeah, that's
Yun yung
correct.
difference kasi din, isa din sa mga differences ng fans noon sa ngayon.
Right.
Dati talaga wala, kanya-kanya kayo.
True.
Hindi ka makakahingi ng pang-concert pag gagalitan ka, gano'n.
It's like, you're on your own, kid. Yeah, I had to watch Journey like from my freaking baon in school. You gotta
Oo.
ipon, and that's totally understandable. But just a tip for the current admins of GGPH and even SoShi PH. What the hell? You guys, stop being very textbook. Don't be like a hoarder for hashtags. You're doing, this for the same purpose. Try to lighten up, be human for a while. Post something, hey guys, ano yung era na sa inyo na, right? I mean,
Yung parang gathering pero virtual.
Right.
Para lang nagkakasama-sama lahat, di ba?
True.
That
Yeah.
would have been a good attack.
Yeah, that could have been a good approach. Yeah, I guess that's what we're trying to say. Just don't be very machiney. Don't be very freaking textbook. Be human. Kasi that's what I get when I started being a fan. I looked for someone or a group of people that I can relate to, and your hashtags don't relate to anyone. I'm just saying. So try and relate to people. May mga bago. There are new fans every single day. Someone will know SNSD. And instead of doing the hashtags, might as well feel like you're being hospitable for new fans and stop the hierarchy. Utang na loob. Do you still like Kicks? Do you still know like anyone from like your group of friends that's still pretty much active in GGPH? Wala
Wala
na,
na, honestly.
right?
Oo.
Wala na.
Wala na.
I-
Parang, I will see them sa Red Velvet, ganyan, or sa
Oh, really?
EXO, ganun. Well, posting about them, ha? Pero,
Right.
well, meron pa rin naman na nagpo-post ako na friends na about Girls' Generation. And then parang
Sure.
last time I was in a Zoom meeting, yung sasabihin ko. I was in a Zoom call with Green and Jam and Justin.
Okay.
And we were just talking about them. So, tawa lang kami ng tawa.
Oh, shit,
Nag-usap-usap
really?
lang kami doon. Oo. We were talking about yung kay Tiffany, yung ginawa kanya yung, pinicture niya yung abs ni Minho. Parang gano'n. Yan yung pinag-usapan namin. Then we were watching together yung sa dessert and other stuff.
Wait, what? This was recent.
Oo. Parang
Wow, you
couple
guys
of weekends
passed
ago.
on SNSD. See, this is how like old we are. We still use the word spaz.
Oo.
It's ano na, it's different. I think it's stan now.
Oo.
Yeah, that's an
Pero
old
iba rin
term.
kasi talaga. Iba rin yung mga iba rin yung fans talaga ngayon.
Yeah, you guys are
Kumbaga, mas
fucking horrible.
nakaka-stress sila ngayon.
Yeah, you guys are horrible. Like new fans, don't tolerate things like that and be strong because like not fandoms but a group of people in your fandom, any fandom you can think of. Talagang there's that 5% that will really make your life a living hell. Oh my god. I'm really I feel sorry for you guys. Back then, kami lang ni Kicks yung ganyan.
Oo.
Now,
Nung dumami na, wala na.
corny na. Sino? Papakabait na
Mabait
kami.
na lang kami.
Right. Fucking A. Okay, so yeah, I thought that was a short topic. It stretched out. Let's browse through this, Kicks. Let's do this segment and then we'll get to a commercial break after that. There's a segment, I'm gonna grab this from Wired. So it's where we answer the most asked questions on Google about SNSD. So I didn't tell Kix what the questions were because I wanted to get a spontaneous and authentic answer from her. Here's the first question, Kix. Is SNSD still together?
Yes.
Yes, right? Oh, ano ba? Yeah, they are, yeah. You guys know Mola ni na 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 na. Good song, by the way. So next question is SNSD second gen. She doesn't know the answer to this. Is SNSD second gen? Yeah, they are. They are. Wonder Girls 21, that group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, second gen. Yeah. Is SNSD still popular? Kicks? Objectively?
Yeah. They are.
Yeah, they kind of are still. They're still relevant. Yeah. Okay. Next set. What is SNSD fandom name? Shit. Sone. No, there's another one, right?
Ano?
Tinkerbell? Wait, no. Fuck. What was the supposed name of Soon's?
Oh, I forgot.
Wasn't it a song, right? What were Soon's? Were Soon's?
Totoo. Hindi ko alam yan.
To be
Walang kwenta.
Yeah. So, they're supposed to be named... Oh my god, I have no idea. What were SNSD fans? Look, I'm googling this. I'm sorry, guys. So it's So-On, but fuck, it was a song by SNSD, Into the New World album. Shit, I forgot. Sorry, guys. I know it's bad radio, but you know, it wasn't there. Perfect for You, So-On. Nope, not that. I forgot, but it was supposed to be something like Tinkerbell or something. You guys can correct us again on Twitter at Kingdom Podcast _ at Yuukmeister and at Quizia.
Ang pangit naman nung
What?
Tinkerbell.
Yeah, it's something like that. I forgot. Like, you know, So-On. Fandom. Shit, I need to... Sorry, Kix. I mean, I need to search for this. Give me 1 second. Like,
Sige lang.
it was a very cringy supposed name. Fuck. Plus, you know what? To be honest, like, So-On, like, SONE is a horrible spelling for So-On.
Yeah.
It's like, if... Truth be told, nung una ko nalaman yung SNSD and then, what, there's fandom names? Cool. What's the fandom name? And then someone sent me this, SONE. Oh, Sone. No, it's So-On. Huh?
Meron ako actually mga kakilala na na sinasabi nila, Sony ka ba? Sabi ko, what? Sabi talaga, ha? Sony ako?
Sony ka ba? Yeah, Sony ako.
Oo, meron talaga. Sony naman. Siyempre, Sony forever.
Sony forever. I get what you mean. Okay. I don't know what the fandom name was supposed to be. It's probably on the G album. One last look before I fucking end this topic, or rather this question. Wait, shit. Kissing You album. What are the title names? Or what are the fuck? What are the album names rather? I don't even know. No, I'm ending this. I don't know. It's something like Tinkerbell, maybe something like that. It was a song. I don't know. Okay, so it's Sone.
Baka Dear Mom.
Yeah. Oh shit, no. Tang ina. Oh my god, that song. Still hits so bad. That was so good. That's a really good song. Okay, so going back. Okay, fuck. Next question is, what is SNSD doing now? Let's ask Kix.
I don't know their own thing.
Wow.
I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, really, I don't know what they're doing. Like in a collective as a group.
Yeah, they
I
have their
mean,
individual activities now. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yuri
They-
does yoga.
yeah, and then what's that? The dessert
Yeah.
challenges.
Dessert challenges, I didn't like the song. I mean, sorry guys, I didn't like dessert. I respect the fact that she did it and she's playing with her strengths, but
Yeah.
not good for me. Hello, baby Isla. Okay, so no, there I remember it was honey.
Yeah.
It was honey. That was a song by SNSD. I
Oh.
forgot how it sounded like, but yeah, it's from the from the Girls' Generation album, Girls' Generation. Okay, what is SNSD 's debut song?
Into the new
Hands
world.
Up.
Yeah. Hello. Hindi nyo alam, guys.
Wait, was that a 2 p.m. debut song? It is, right?
Alam.
Hands Up?
No?
Oh shit, I don't even know.
10 points out of 10.
Oh right, yeah, right. So yeah, Tiffany Nikon. All right, so here, next set of questions. Does SNSD smoke? I don't
I think so.
I don't think so.
Some members would have.
Could have. Okay, yeah.
Could have.
Yeah.
Could have.
Who could have? Who do you think could have?
Yun.
Yeah, Hyoyeon, right? Probably Jessica.
No, I mean, yeah, because of their set of friends. I mean, they're very
Out
very
there.
liberated, ganun,
Yeah.
out there. Oo.
I feel like if I were to name people that might have smoked in SNSD, that would be Hyoyeon, Jessica, Tiffany, and probably
Yung
Sun.
mga pinaka
Well, not Sunny.
nasi-stress. Yung mga
Oh
pinaka
yeah,
nasi-stress.
yeah, probably Taeyeon too. I mean, you'll
Ah.
never know. Yeah, it's like Taeyeon, Jessica, Tiffany, and Hyoyeon. Probably Sooyoung at the time, maybe, but yeah, those are the people that I think that smoked or is still
I
smoking.
think mas mas nagiinom sila kaysa
Yeah, like Sunny is
Kaysa
very
like,
vocal
oo.
nowadays, right? It's like she's
kaysa
very vocal.
nagsismoke.
Yeah,
I think mas mas bagay sa kanila maging
Right.
nanginginom.
yeah, one bisyo at a time, kumbaga.
Oo.
So yeah. All right. Next question: does SNSD still talk to Jessica? Okay, we were talking about this. So when you Google something, there's really no concrete answer, like what Kick said earlier. But I did see some, like an article that someone asked Jessica, like, "Are you still in contact with members?" And she answered, I'm in contact with some of them." That was back in 2018, 2 years after the breakup.
Mhm.
So, okay, so does SNSD still talk to Jessica? I feel yes. Now let's ask Kix. Kix, who is she talking to?
I think probably Tiffany.
Only Tiffany.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Oo, parang feeling ko. Hindi ko kasi alam
I feel like she
yung
still
sa iba.
talks to Sohyun,
Pwede.
right?
Oo. Ayun pala, may naalala ko na
Right.
kumalat na video.
Mm-hmm.
Yung it was a practice video for their concert. Yung ini-ignore nila. Yung para, well, dun sa pagkagawa ng video, it looks like they were ignoring Jessica. Tas
Oh shit, really?
Hindi mo napanood. Meron yun, parang ang title yata nun sa YouTube is, SNSD ignoring Jessica. Parang ganun.
Oh shit.
Gusto lang sa
okay.
practice sila nun. Before the concert, nung concert na mawawala si Jessica dun sa group yun.
Yeah.
Yung series na yun.
Mm-hmm.
Na parang nagpa-practice sila, they were dancing, ganyan. Tapos may mga members na nakasimangot. So, yung mga members na nakasimangot was Yuna, kung tama yung naalala ko Yuna, Taeyeon, even Soyeon actually. Parang gano'n. So, dun din, nung nakita ko rin yung, parang dun ako nag-start mag-wonder na ano ba talaga yung nangyari.
Wait,
Wala lang, naalala ko lang.
I'm looking at it right now. It's on the stage, right? They were wearing white and shades.
Mm-mm.
Wait, 1 second. This was Mr. This was early. This was pre-Indestructible Divine shit.
Before, yan yung before pa ma-announce yung practice video yan, bago pa ma-announce na aalis na si Jessica or na naalis na si Jessica sa group. And then lumabas yung video na yan after the news was out. So parang sinasabi nila, yung nagsispekulate na yung mga tao na, baka ito yung dahilan, ini-ignore na nila si Jessica, they hate Jessica, they were bullying her, ganun-ganon.
Right.
Which I didn't believe naman. Hindi naman nakatiwala. Parang, I don't know parang sa ugali ni Jessica, she's not the type to be bullied. Or, hindi naman din yung mga girls na yun, hindi naman din sila yung tipo ng tao to bully,
yeah.
another member.
Yeah, they're not,
Probably
they're
meron
not
silang
Gimining.
samaan ng loob. Oo, diba? Parang, probably meron silang samaan ng loob, kaya mga nakasimangot sila. Yun yung iniisip ko at the time. Pero, syempre, who knows?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they kind of are. Yeah, they kind of are freaking... Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Diba?
Oh, man.
Ngayon mo lang napanood yan?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Totoo. Nung una ko yung napanood, galit na galit ako. Pero hindi ko, parang ano lang, bakit ganun nila tratuhin? Kasi syempre, paborito ko yung member.
Yeah.
Biased ako. Biased ako.
Yeah, she
Pero
kinda
nung
is.
nakapag-isip-isip na ako, parang, baka naman hindi. Yung, alam mo yung parang pinagtatanggol mo pa rin yung mga tao because of how, parang, hindi mo naman sila kilala personally, pero based on how you think you know them, diba?
Right.
Pagtatanggol mo sila.
Yeah, and I see them laughing, and then Jessica's just like, you know.
Oo. Yun. Yung basta parang siya, na naging outcast siya dun sa video na yan. Pero kasi it might be parang a collection of videos put together na hindi naman natin alam kung sino ba talaga nag-film yan or alam mo yun. Hirap eh.
Yeah, it's difficult. Like, you know, being a fan for more than 10 years now. It's always difficult to gauge how they're gonna react to the things that people say, or how they're gonna react to what, you know, they're doing towards each other. You know, they've known each other for a while now, more like 20 years now. So, you know, it has to take its toll. I don't feel like, you know, the next question on the set of questions was like, does SNSD dislike Jessica? I don't think so. There's a big question mark there. I'm not saying that as like, I'm not stating that. That's a sort of question for me as well. I don't think that they hate Jessica, but there was really just a fallout that happened. I feel like her business was really a big, you know, issue for SM, like, you know, the agency. And I can't blame her. Like, you know, she ventured out. Like how Tetiso, you know, did the subunit, or Taeyeon debuted as a solo artist, or Yuri and Sooyoung and Yuna acting. You know, that's venturing out. It's like it didn't work out for her when Jessica did the drama thing. Okay, that's cool. That's awkward.
Pangit ng acting niya.
Right. That was horrible.
Yeah, no. Acting is not for her.
Yeah. So, you know, venture out on what she loves most, which is fashion. Sure. And it worked out, you know. I don't know if it's still going on right now, Blank and Eclair. I don't really know, but you know, it worked out at the time.
Kasi marami pa rin siyang pera eh. Charot.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think so, oo.
So,
he's enjoying it. Yun na rin yung mahalaga siguro ngayon. At least, na-enjoy nila kung ano man yung natira. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
Diba? Kung ano yung meron sila at the moment, they're able to enjoy it at nag-excel sila doon. Like, parang back then, diba, who would have thought na si Yoyon magsusolo?
Right.
Diba?
And she's doing the DJ thing, and
mostly,
she's really good.
Oo.
You know?
She's the most hated parang member of SNSD. Sa totoo lang.
Yeah.
Doon sa mga nakikita ko when I was lurking doon sa anti-SNSD website na yun. Sobrang siya yung pinupunterya nila. She's fake, she can sing, yung mga ganun, diba? She's weak. Pero kasi, ang take ko naman doon is, paano mo maipapakita, kung ikaw si Yoyo, parang paano mo maipapakita yung galing mo or paano ka mag-excel vocally kung yung mga parts are not evenly distributed among the 9 of you. So parang, bigyan naman natin siya ng chance. Parang gano'n. So in a way, kahit hindi ko masyadong trip yung genre nung mga nilalabas niyo yun, parang medyo proud naman ako sa kanya.
Yeah, I am too.
She's able to do stuff on her own and she excels at it. Parang, di ba?
I respect the fact that she's, you know, playing with her strengths, like what I said earlier. And no, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a flop or it's a bop, regardless of the fact. If you liked it, then that's great. If you didn't, then okay, you have your own opinions, and I totally respect that. But she's playing with. Oh my God, is she fine?
Yeah.
Okay, that surprised me. I thought there was a squeaky toy or something. Freaking A, girl. So, she's playing with her stuff, and she knows her stuff, and she's producing now. So, that's her strength, She's creating music, and that's how they were trained to be,
Yeah.
become musicians. And now, I totally respect that. That's my own take on that. So to answer the question, do they dislike Jessica? I don't think so, but the business really took its toll on the members and the agency especially. And you know how SM is. SM is horrible. Okay, last set of questions. Did SNSD renew their contracts? 5 of them did. 5 of them did. 3 left. 1 went to the US. Actually, 2 of them. But one is basically stated like in the US now. Tiffany bought like an LA house. That's not a joke. That's a big deal. Jessica is, I think, in Korea right now. Like, she's mainly in Korea, right? Unlike
Hindi ko na rin
before.
alam. Actually, kasi yung mga post niya parang kung saan-saan pa rin siya nakakapunta.
Right.
So, hindi ko alam.
Well, now
I
she's
don't
stuck.
know. Yeah.
MECQ in Korea. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, I guess 5 of them did. They released the song like Lil Touch, which I think is a really good song.
I have not listened to that.
Oh my God, you should listen to that song. No, I'm not kidding. Listen to
Really?
the song.
Okay, I'll try.
No,
I'll
watch
try.
the music video. After this,
Okay.
after our show, watch the music video and give me like DM me what you thought about it in like not less than 5 sentences.
Okay.
And then I
I'll
have
make
make an
reaction
essay.
paper.
Yeah, right. Not with your face,
Reaction
You can't take a selfie. It has to be like 5 sentences more. Anyway, so yeah, 5 of them renewed their contract, released the Little Touch by OGG, which is from like Yuna, Yuri, Hyoyeon, Sunny, and Taeyeon. Those are the 5 left in SM right now. And the last one is, did SNSD bully Jessica? I think we already addressed this. We don't think so. I think I agree with Kix. Like she's not really a pushover. I don't feel like she's anything like that. Like you can see it in variety shows when someone teases her, she really teases back. Like walang, there's no question there, and that's really just her attitude based on what we know of her. So yeah, did they bully Jessica? I don't think so. I would not want to believe so. Okay, so we'll go to our last topic. After this, we'll get to our last commercial break. When we come back, more of the show. We're gonna talk about what the future holds with what? I don't know. Huh? I can't speak English. What the future holds with Tangina bobo. What the future holds for hashtag OGGOT5 SNSD. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, this is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
What's up, simps? How many of you guys use Spotify as your main music or podcast player? On Spotify, you can listen to all your favorite songs or shows, this show included, and choose over a variety of artists and podcasters for your listening pleasure. So don't forget to download Spotify on your smartphones, and in the process, follow me on social media so that you'll know when the Kingdom Podcast will be on air. That's Yuukmeister on Twitter and Instagram. See you there.
Hey podcasters. Podcasting in the Philippines is at an all-time high. You should check out a lot of podcasts around the market. That being said, for us to continue to put out content, I hope you can support us for as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account. Go to anchor.fm/kingdompodcast/support.
We want to get as much episodes out there as possible, and a small amount would totally be helpful to keep the show going. It'd mean a lot to us to get your support, and hopefully, the Kingdom Podcast will be on your list as one of the best podcasts to listen to. Now let's get back to the podcast.
This is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Welcome back to the show. You're still with me, Yuuki, and Kix for the Kingdom Podcast. You can check us out on Twitter at Kingdom Podcast _. We're available on Anchor.fm, Spotify, Apple Music, or rather not Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and wherever you listen to your podcast nowadays. So yeah, every episode, regardless if it's live or off air, will be available for you guys to listen to. Obviously, this is an off air episode, so it's gonna be shorter, like what I told you guys back then when I started doing the off air shows. It like Kix and I were just talking off air briefly, and it's really just an easier task.
Yeah.
When I did this the first time, it's like, oh man, I wish I really went on with the quote unquote podcast name, because back then it was called SLR the Podcast. That was like, it was recorded, but it was so fucking long. Like podcasts nowadays, like last from 30 minutes to like freaking an hour and a half. And that's the best.
Oh.
And I love it. We get to talk about like one specific topic per episode, and we don't necessarily have to damage a lot of people in one episode. We can just damage one. But yeah, again, it'll be available. This is an offer episode, so it'll be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor.fm, and wherever you listen to your podcast nowadays. And again, follow us on Twitter at Kingdom Podcast _. For my account, it's at Ukemeister, and for Kix over here, our special guest, best co-host of all time, at Quizia. Quizia.
Hirap na hirap.
Ang hirap kasi may I. Quizia. Yeah, that's it. That's KWIZIAAA. Like the battery. Alright. I hate it. Can you put it back to Kix the Fangirl, please? I mean, I might talk her into changing her Twitter handle. So if you don't find the weird ass Squeeza name, it's gonna be Kix the Fangirl. KIXTHEFANGRL. GERL.
Papalitan ko na yun ko ng GURL. Girl.
Oh my god.
Kaya yung uso ngayon, girl.
Girl. GHORL. Oh my god, I love it. Yeah. Sige, Kix the Fan Girl. So yeah, she might change it. I don't know. Just change it to girl. At the back of my head, like it just rolls out. KIXTHEFANGRL. Hanggang ngayon, like it's still, very second nature to me. When I had to spell her Twitter handle. A lot of people are looking for Kix the Fan Girl. GIRL. Nobody can find her.
Girl kasi, guys. Girl.
Yeah, Kix the Fan Girl. Anywho's, for our last topic. 13th anniversary of SNSD. Monumental. Like, one of the pillars in K-pop, top 4, probably, arguably. And still, right now, arguably, is still in the conversation for best girl group of all time, if not the best. I want to ask Kix, because it's such a sensitive topic, and I hate talking about this, but what do you think is next for them? What does the future hold?
I don't know.
Dude, like you used to stand them, you still stand Big Bang. You don't know how Big Bang is gonna progress moving forward, but you have your hopes.
Yeah. Well, I do hope that whatever they do, very cliche yung sagot ko. Pero I do hope na whatever they do, masaya sila, hindi sila parang enslaved sa contract nila, ganon. I hope that they are freer compared to how they were before. Parang, yun, ganun yung score for them. And, hopefully, mas mag-release pa sila ng na songs. Very, 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 tag dun, selfish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ayun.
That's
Diba?
not
Yung
selfish. I don't think so. I mean, we're fans.
Ay,
We
oo.
cling for... There's false hope.
Saka I hope na yung mga bago fans would also like them the way that we did before and the way that we do now.
Yeah.
Ganun.
No, not the
Sana
way that we
ma-
do now. Not the way that we do now. The way how we did it before. I mean, back then, it's like we were listening to live broadcasts. Listening, guys. We were listening. We weren't watching. They had concerts. People were streaming like the concert, like the audio of the concert. I was
Bagay,
holding,
oo.
like I was in my room holding a fucking Mr. poster, singing G G G G, fan chanting my heart out. That's
With
nuts.
tears in your- With tears in your eyes.
With tears in my eyes, right? So I mean, that was the
Sabagay.
ganon. It has to be. It may sound lame. You don't need to do that because it really is lame. But just the love and passion that we have for the girls, you gotta step up.
Well, iba-iba naman kasi yan.
Right,
I
fair.
mean, the way that we show support. Like, I never really cried.
Sure.
I never really cried while streaming.
You know what? Like, by the way, if you're still listening to this podcast, like we're at the end of the show. No, sige, mamaya na, later na. It might veer us off topic. All right, so yeah, we're hoping that they're happy. Do you think there's any chance of them getting back together, like for like a reunion song concert?
Oo. I think so kasi nangyari yan for a lot of older groups, like ano mga yung basta yung mga
SES, Finkel,
Oo, diba?
HOT.
They're able to reunite, and yung mga groups na yun, they're not really yung parang hindi sila yung tipong hindi sila nagkaroon ng misunderstandings along
Right.
the way. Of course they had
They
that.
had. Mm-hmm.
Oo, so parang ang gusto ko kasing isipin with SNSD is that they had this misunderstanding, they had to parang let go member, pero once na parang alam mo yun, parang pag nagpatawaran na sila once they're older, they can think better na parang kaya na nilang i-forgo lahat ng sama ng loob nila sa isa't isa.
Yeah.
Oo, 'di ba?
Mhm.
Then they can do a song or they can parang mag-reunion concert sila, ganyan. That's everything na a fan can hope for naman kung wari na ganyan yung, 'di ba?
Naging ending.
Ganyan yung naging ending for the group na hindi na sila together until parang the
Right.
end of time na kailangan na nilang maghiwa-hiwalay to focus on whatever
Right.
stuff they have.
But do you think that if ever that they get back together, will that still matter for the K-pop culture?
I think so.
Like,
Kasi,
it would be still relevant.
Oo. Sobra, oo. Kasi the way na yung kasing impactful nung hindi na sila buo. I mean, na wala na sila nung nalagas na sila ng nalagas. Kasing impactful nung effect na yun.
Yeah.
Dun sa mga fans nila, yung or probably double pa or triple pa yung effect once they are together
Yeah.
again. So
that's
parang
correct.
alam mo yun, it's something to be excited about in the future.
How many years do you reckon before that happens? At least 3 years? 5 years?
10?
10
At the
fucking years. They're fucking 40 now.
Oo. Okay lang.
What?
Ganun talaga.
It's not gonna
Diba?
work if they sing G G G G at their 40s.
Well, they have to be creative about it.
Fair. They have to do the kissing you, but with not lollipops. Probably
With
like
tungkod.
tungkod, yeah. Or probably like tongs, like in the kitchen, because
Diba? They have to be creative. I mean, papatok yan. Ano ko ba? Koreano yan.
Plus they're still gonna
Hindi
look
sila
like stunning, right?
Hindi sila tumatanda.
Right. Yeah. They start aging at 55. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm hoping that it happens within the next 3 to 5 years. I feel like they're past their prime. Their prime would be probably the boys, right? That was their prime. or probably, arguably, I Got a Boy, which I know you didn't like that much.
I hated that song.
Oh my god, love that song. But yeah, it's like that. They're really past their prime, so this is really just deteriorating for them. Probably except for Sohyun, since Sohyun is still very young and she's so stunningly beautiful. But it really does take its toll. So hopefully within 3 to 5 years, they let bygones be bygones. Release like a mini album, or like even remakes of a song at their 30s, right? I mean, imagine if they do like a ballad version of Into the New World, like really a studio version with all 9 of them. That would break the internet. That would, like, fuck. Oh my god. So if they do something like that, which is I think really fitting for Sonis, I would cry. Like, I would read that. Back then I shed a tear. I would cry now if I heard that, like an OT9 ballad version. Man.
Nakaka-touch.
Yeah, right. I would probably like really super stan SNSD again if ever that happened. Yeah. That would probably bring us back. To admin status? No.
Probably not.
No. Oh my god. Been there, done that. Nope. We're good.
Super stressful. Ayoko.
Let's leave that to Gibson. Shout out to Gibson. Gibson. So, oh my god, Gibson. Good times. Alright. I just want to say, for everyone who's tuning in right now, this is not any sort of hate towards SNSD. We established from the get-go that we love SNSD. The love did not deteriorate. It's probably just the attention we give them that deteriorated. I just want to say to everyone, new and old, from this fan club, we've been through a lot. We've been through hell and back. Might as well finish with like a smile on our faces. And for the new ones that are still trying to get to know SNSD, there's 9 members. There was never 8. So that cliche line, 9 minus 1 is 0, that's true for us. And if ever you're still listening to this, like up until right now, please just do the hashtag thing. Let's try and make it trend, because I want this episode to go to like a certain person, which I didn't see for a while now. I want to give a shout out to Vanitastic, wherever you are. You know that he's not active anymore?
Who?
Vanitastic. Remember him?
Oh yeah.
He's not in Twitter anymore.
I saw your post.
Yeah.
Na hinahanap ko siya.
I googled, because I know his real name. I googled his name. I googled where he's from. I couldn't find him. So if you're still probably in contact with Vanitastic in any sort of way, via email, Facebook, Twitter, like if ever he changed his handle, please let him know that Yuuki's looking for him. Because Vanitastic would probably is one of the best, if not the best, one I know. He's just so pure, so kind. You can hear it and you can sense it by his demeanor. He did all of the candle things every time there's a birthday or anniversary, which is very sweet, very touching. So if ever that you're still in contact with him, please let him know that I'm looking for him. Vanitastic, this episode goes out to you. I know how you love Kix and I, like on the radio show. He was a big fan of yours, Kix. I pretty much think you know that, because he's always there. He always listens. Like, Kix and I didn't really host the radio show always on a weekly basis, but whenever Kix was there, every other week, Vanitastic was there. Pag wala si Kix, wala siya minsan. Inan to?
Ganun ba yun?
Itong matandang to. Nawawala kapag wala si Kix Yawa. So, like, he's a really good friend. He still is. So please, if you have any contact with him, please let him know that we're looking for him. Or at least I'm looking for him. So, yeah, I mean, that's it. Like I said, happy 13th anniversary SNSD. Still arguably the best K-pop girl group out there ever. But of course, ones would tend to differ. You guys suck. But they really just paved the way for everything, and we're totally appreciative. We totally love you guys. We respect your craft. We would love to see more, but what we would love to see most is all of you 9 together. Kahit picture man lang, pucha.
Oo, no.
It's like one photo wouldn't hurt. I mean,
Oo, kasi, di ba, to anyone has already disbanded, even hanggang ngayon, nagse-celebrate sila together or virtually ng anniversaries na.
Right.
So,
and they're probably going to celebrate again. Like, Tiffany just did her birthday celebration with all of them 8 together, as far as I know. So, Tiffany is in Korea right now. So, alam mo yun, like, guys, kahit photo man lang. Like, we don't mind if you're not, to be honest, like, I would rather get a photo than get an album.
oo, no, nakompleto sila.
Yeah, just give us a photo that everything's fine. And I could care less if you release another album or another song. Just so I know that you guys are okay with each other. And I think that's what's most important for us fans. So, with that being said, Kix, do you have any final words for this show and for the youngerlings that will listen to it?
Wala.
Wala, just
Wala naman.
stop standing.
Oo, don't do that. Sarap. Hindi. Hindi, ano ba? Anong message sa mga youngerlings?
Because you're old now, so you're kinda lola now.
Wow.
So,
Lolo ka din. Hindi,
we're 8 years apart, by the way, if you guys are wondering.
well, hindi kaya.
O kaya 22
Yung height
lang
lang
ako.
yun.
Ulo.
Yung height lang yun. Yung height lang yun.
She looks really young. It's like she's like, 4'3". Mga ganun lang siya.
Or excuse me, 5'2" ako.
Uy, hindi siguro.
Umagot. Oo, kaya.
Nick mo. I've stood next to you.
Yeah, and you're still shorter.
That's not true, by the way. So, yeah, what's your message, Kix?
Wala, just enjoy what the groups that you stand. Hindi naman necessarily na SLP. Just enjoy whatever they give you. Huwag kayo din masyado emotionally invested sa kanila. I mean, paano ba? Hindi ko alam. Basta, just enjoy it. Kasi ako, in-enjoy ko talaga lahat. And,
oh, yeah.
Paano ba? So, every group, meron yung pagdadaanan, you will experience a lot of tough times just following one group. And because you're following them, talagang maapektuhan ka eh. So, just don't let everything na lang na makikita nyo online na parang maka-apekto sa inyo. Don't believe anything. Believe everything that you see online kasi it's based sa experience ko with Big Bang. It's totally different in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Kung paano sila or kung how they do things, how they react to things. They're extra different.
Yep.
So, ayun. Just sa akong support lang, ganun. Lang. Just enjoy and keep supporting the people that you love. The groups that you stand, the groups that you love.
Don't be toxic.
Don't be toxic fans also.
That's our job. Stop stealing it.
Yes, kasi nawawalan kami ng papel. So, kung pwede lang, guys.
Yeah.
Tama na.
Yeah. Just don't. I mean...
Saka yung mga army, kawain yung XOLs. Tapos yung XOLs, ganun din.
Ganun din. Vice versa. Yeah.
Kasi alam mo,
I love armies.
magaling sila pareho.
Right. I
Makinig
mean,
sila pareho.
true. That's really true. That's like their talent is really, really something else. Like they're really good. Really, really
Diba?
good. Yeah.
Shout
So-
out ko lang kay Shumin.
Catch up.
Ano ba?
Oh
Call
my
me.
god, like we both like think of, oh my god. Like you guys have no idea. We probably Kix and I really probably click because we have a lot in common regarding like what our views are in like certain groups, certain members and shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Shit. Shumin. Yeah. Fuck. Catch up din.
Oh, tol.
Tol.
Good part song. Call me.
Call me maybe. Oh my god. Shumin, try mo kaya magtanga, okay?
Oo, di ba? Kalabanin mo naman kami.
Yeah. Forget it. Anyway, so thank you very much, Kix. I know it's way past your bedtime. Your bedtime's like 7 p.m. So, you guys, if you guys want to hear more of, basically, this is the Duo of Awesomeness. This is what we dubbed ourselves back then. And I still feel like we put up a lot of good points. So, yeah, Kix, thank you so much. Go back,
Yeah.
please. One live episode, please. It has to have camera now. So we upgraded. So you need to plug in your camera if ever you do the live episode.
Oh. But I'm shy.
Ulul.
I'm a shy person.
Ulul. Anyone would beg to differ. Like, you guys have no idea. Kix is not a shy person.
I'm a really shy person and
She's-
I'm very awkward.
She's awkward, yes. But like she's not shy, and like she's not silent as well. Especially with booze.
Excuse me, I'm
She's-
silent kaya ako.
Hindi Nick
Hindi
no.
ba?
No, hell no. You're so noisy. Everyone's sleeping. It's like tingin to babaeng
Gising!
gising na! Inom pa tayo!
Sorry. Hindi, ang baho kasi dun sa lugar na yun.
Saan?
When we were,
Oh yeah.
diba? It wasn't, air-conditioned and people were smoking inside. So,
Yeah.
I didn't
And
like
she doesn't smoke, yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah, mommy doesn't smoke. Yeah, don't worry. She didn't do anything like that. She drank a lot, but yeah, she didn't smoke. So,
Yeah, we played with Tinkerbell, baby.
anyway, so thank you very much, Kix. I know it's super late, so I won't take you further away from your daughter who's sitting right next to you. So guys, if you want to follow her on Twitter, it's at Quiza, or it's at Kix the Fangirl. I'll pressure her by changing her Twitter handle. Oh,
Fine.
yeah, right? Kix the Fangirl, right? Yeah, that's a good name. Okay, so
Fun girl.
fun. I think the girl is like the best one yet. So yeah, you can follow her on Twitter. It's at Quiza, or see, I can't even pronounce that. I feel awkward. So it's at Quiza or at Kix the Fangirl. I'll pressure her. Don't worry. So for me, it's at Yuukmeister, at Kingdom Podcast _ for the podcast. And again, this will be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Anchor.fm. And again, you can support us by going to anchor.fm/kingdompodcast/support. Thanks, Kix.
Thank you for guesting me.
Yeah, you gotta do
Thank
this
you.
more often.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Shout out to our friends. You guys are listening. If you listen to the show, I'll link it to you guys. So yeah, we love you and we miss you, and yeah, we'll see you guys again soon. Probably over the weekends. I think we have a guest for you guys. I think we're gonna have someone like it's something Luna related. So yeah, you guys better tune in on the live episode. So again, this is Yuuki and Kix, the Duo of Awesomeness for the Kingdom Podcast. We'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
The Kingdom Podcast is executively produced by the voice DJ Yuuki and is co-engineered by senior producer Jason Aguayo. Thanks to outreach managers Alison Peñafiel and Julia Manipa. Special thanks to Mr. Javier Pang. You can follow us on Twitter at Kingdom Podcast _ and Yuuki at Yuukmeister. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify and Anchor.fm for our off-air episodes, and on Twitch.tv/The Kingdom Podcast for our live episodes. See you next time!
Welcome back to the podcast. Again, fuck. Isa pa. Blah, 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 blah. ang saya ng recording, no? Fuck. 3, 2...